How you doing? My name is Treniushenderson. You're tuning into the famous Living Rim Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're doing right. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in this video, I'm about to tell you 8 things that you must give up to become rich, okay? Once again, I'm Treniushenderson. I'm a life coach / vlogger here on YouTube. Been on YouTube for about 4 years. I have over 15 streams of income, okay? And I also have over 1,200 plus videos, okay? So I'm gonna tell you 8 things that you must give up to become rich. You know, things that I've heard other entrepreneurs had to give up to become rich. You know, some of the people that I coach, some business owners and whatnot that I coach, that they gave up in order to become rich. And even myself, things that I had to give up in order for me to become rich, okay? I'm about to tell you in this video. So stay tuned through this video so that you will know all 8 things that you must give up to make sure that you become rich. Now, the first thing that you must give up in order to become rich is playing the blame game, okay? Having excuses, okay? In order to become rich, you have to get out of a habit of pointing fingers at everybody else for your situation, okay? You have to make sure that you take responsibility for your situation. The reason why you're in the situation you're in, the truth of the reality is because you put yourself in this situation, okay? A lot of people that never become rich, they stay in a habit all their whole life having excuses. Oh man, the weather, you know, ain't right. It's my job, you know, my job got me working all these long hours of overtime. There's no way that I could become rich. Oh man, my parents didn't do what they were supposed to do. So how was I able to get rich? I ain't got no education. I don't have background in this. I can't do that. You gotta stop playing the blame game, and you have to stop having excuses in order to become rich. In order to become rich, okay, you must give up blaming people and just take responsibility for your own actions and your own lifestyle in this present moment right now. The reason why you're in this situation right now is because you got to put more mind power into how to get yourself out of the situation. So take responsibility for everything that's happened in your life up until this point right now, okay? The next thing that you must give up in order to become rich is ego. Ego holds a lot of people back from becoming rich, okay? Because when you're thinking from your ego, you're thinking from like a self-centeredness point of view, okay? If you have a really big ego, it's hard for other people to get to you, okay? And so if you can't connect with other people, then you're not gonna go very far with a big ego, you know? People don't like cocky people, man. That's just the reality of it, you know? If you are egotistical, you have to bring down the walls of ego, okay? And just be a completely genuine, authentic person, okay? Egotism gets you nowhere, you know, thinking that you're just better than everybody around you. People can feel that energy and they don't want to be around that energy. And people are the key to success, okay? People have the keys to the doors that you're trying to unlock, okay? You have to go through other people in order to become rich, you know? There's no meaning in just getting rich and just having money with nobody around you, okay? So you have to go through people, you know, in order to become rich. So the way you're gonna have to do that is you're gonna have to release and let go of your ego, all right? Now, the third thing that you must give up in order to become rich is fear. You have to give up fear. On my journey, I've came across so many people and I've wondered, why are they so gifted and so talented, but they're just still here? They're not doing anything special with their lives. You know, why they're not getting paid multi-millions and millions of dollars? And, you know, the answer came to me and it said that this person is fearful. This person is believing in the illusion of the thing that they're scared of as being real. And we all know that fear is not real. It's just an illusion. It's just your mind playing tricks on you, trying to keep you from doing something that you probably haven't even tried before. But fear is just false evidence appearing real. That's the acronym of fear. False evidence appearing real. Okay? So if you want to become rich, you must give up fear. and become fearless. I know before I became a life coach, I had a lot of fear in me. But the only way I was able to get in front of this camera and tell people that I was a life coach is I had to release the fear. I had to give up the fear, and I had to become fearless and just do it and just make it happen. Okay, so the fourth thing that you must give up in order to become rich is you have to give up being comfortable. Okay, you got to give up the notion of just being average. This is enough for me. No, I don't want no more money than I have now. I'll just settle for this. No, I'm all right. I don't want, keep that money. No, you know, it's just so many people become comfortable and accustomed to just the everyday routine, you know, the everyday habits. They don't want to go any further than where they are right now. And this is why they never become rich. Okay, so make sure that you are not comfortable with your situation. Okay, and keep in mind, if you're not growing, then you're dying. Okay, when you're growing, you're becoming richer. Okay, so you don't want to stay in the same situation all your life. You don't want to stay in the same house all your life, the same neighborhood all your life, being comfortable with just having just enough. Okay, so this is another thing that you must let go and give up in order to become rich. Comfortability. Okay, now the fifth thing that you must give up in order to become rich is what I see the most in our society, which is stereotyping. Judging people. Okay, I've personally come across so many people who I want to network with, and the first few moments of me talking to them, I can feel their energy of them judging me. Maybe it was because I had on a pink shirt. They thought I was that way or this way. Maybe it was because of my skin complexion or something like that. Okay, I don't know, but I can immediately feel that they were uncomfortable with me because they were stereotyping me, or they were judging me for my hair color and my mustache. Okay, in order to become rich, you must give up stereotyping people. Okay, you can't let your mind make you think that this person is this way when you don't even know anything about what the person might be like. Okay, what's the first thing that you think of? Well, let me say this. When most people are walking down the street and they hear like a loud Ferrari just rev up, and they look and see what kind of car it is, and it's like a Ferrari 488, the first thing that come to most people's mind is, let me judge it. You know, that's probably some prick, some rich guy. It's probably not even his money. He probably sell drugs or something. Oh man, you know, look at that green guy riding in that Lamborghini. Yeah, man, you know he didn't work for it. He probably stole it. That's not his car. He's trying to be all arrogant and show off in his new car. You can't be like that. You know, in order to become rich, you have to give up the judging mindset, and you have to get out of the habit of stereotyping people. Okay, that's one thing I did on my journey. When I got out of the habit of even just having, you know, racial thoughts about like what this culture might be like, what this color of people might be like, I was able to network with a universal collective of people from all different walks and races, and it helped me become that much more successful. Okay, once upon a time, I used to only just hang around my race because I thought that, you know, if I go do something else, that it would be considered like bad, or, you know, it would like, you know, lead me down a dark path or something. But come to find out, when I stopped stereotyping and judging people, that's when I started to become more successful. That's when I started to prosper more. You understand what I'm saying? So this is definitely a thing that you must give up in order to become rich. Okay, now the next thing that you must give up in order to become rich is people pleasing. Okay, you can't be a people pleasing person. There are so many people who will never be rich. It's because they trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? They get their checks, they go buy clothes, they go buy jewelry, shoes, they go buy new cars every other month because they trying to please people. They trying to make people think that they're successful rather than doing the hard work and becoming successful the authentic way. Okay, you cannot become successful by living your life to please other people and making other people happy, because what that does, it makes you a fake person. Okay, it makes you like a person that's wearing a mask, okay, a veil. You know, the true you is covered up, but Everybody sees that you have all this nice stuff, and you know, you be making people think that you really got it like that when you really don't got it like that. Okay, so people pleasing, you can't be a people pleaser. Okay, you can't be a people pleaser if you want to become rich. So you have to give that up, and what you have to do is realize that self-love is first. Please yourself, make yourself happy, treat yourself, take yourself out. Take yourself out to go have a nice meal by yourself. You don't really need anybody else, okay? Always make sure that you're loving yourself first versus living your life to fulfill somebody else's needs. Make sure that you're fulfilling all your needs first. And then when you don't fulfill your needs, then you can help yourself out or help other people out after you done helped yourself out. So pleasing other people will definitely keep you from becoming rich, okay? So the seventh thing that you must give up in order to become rich is jealousy. Jealousy. How many of you know a lot of jealous people out there? I know I do, okay? You cannot be jealous if you want to become rich, because what that does is it blocks the flow of wealth and abundance to you, okay? If you want to become rich, you have to see rich things and rich people with nice stuff, and you got to say, you know what? I'm going to get that someday. I'm going to get that someday. It should inspire you. It should inspire you to see somebody else has something that you want, or somebody else is living their best life. You know, if you're able to be in a situation where, you know, the universe has put you around somebody that's like living good, they live in the high lifestyle, and you're not jealous of them, then the universe is going to help you and gonna bless you and probably give you even more than what the universe is giving that person, okay? So you can't be a jealous person in order to become rich, okay? You cannot be a jealous person in order to become rich, all right? So that's the next sign that you must know in order to become rich, that you gotta give up. Jealousy, okay? Me personally, I've never been jealous. And I think that's why I'm successful nowadays, because like I said, I've always looked at people and I've always been inspired by their possessions. I've always been around millionaires and people that had a better lifestyle than me, and I've always aspired to want to go to the level that they're at. I've never said to myself, I don't like this person because they got that. I'm going to despise them. I'm going to be envious of them. I'm going to ignore them and act like I don't see them. And I'm going to dislike this video because he thinks he's all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been like that, man. And I think that contributes to my success. And if you've never been like that, then chances are you're going to become rich and become successful too, while those jealous people they're going to be behind you. Okay, so the eighth thing that you must do in order to become rich, that you must give up, is you must stop caring what other people think. Okay, you can't care what other people think. Okay, before I became a life coach, before I became a YouTube vlogger, you know, I was always scared to let my knowledge out. I was always scared to talk about the things like what we're talking about right now, the 8 things you must give up to become rich. I was always hesitant because I always used to say to myself, man, I wonder what my family would think. Would they still like me? I wonder what my friends would think. They would think I'm still weird. You know, I could never express myself. I could never like let myself be me, you know, but I had to give that up. Okay. And so what you have to do is you have to get in the mind state of, you know, I don't care. I'm gonna show who I am. I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna speak my thoughts. And guess what? Whoever accepts you, accepts you. Because the truth is, no matter what you do, no matter who you are or what you're trying to become, you're always gonna have haters. You're gonna have a clan of haters, and then you're gonna have a clan of supporters in anything, whether you play sports, whether you are artists, music artists, you know, whether you're a teacher. There's gonna be some students that don't like you. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation that we in. Car salesman, there's gonna be some co-workers that don't like you because you sell cars better than them. You're always gonna have haters, but your haters should be your motivators to continue to go forward and progress and become rich, okay? So make sure that you get out of the habit of caring what other people think, okay? When you stop caring what other people think, then you can start the process of becoming rich, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna start doing all the things that you wanna do, and you're not gonna care what who thinks. You're gonna start posting all the pictures that you wanna post on Instagram. You're not gonna care what anybody thinks, and chances are you're going to become rich, okay? So with that being said, these are the 8 things that you must give up in order to become rich, okay? Now, last but not least, Do you know some of the things that you must give up or anybody else must give up in order to become rich? If you know of something, like if you know a tip or whatever, leave it down in the comment section. Let us all know, what is it that you think that people should give up in order to become rich? Just write it in the comment section, something that you think that if somebody wanted to become rich, this is what they must give up. Just write it in the comment section right now after this video. Okay, with that being said, once again, I'm entrepreneur, I'm Treniushenderson, YouTube vlogger. If you knew that one of these things that I pointed out that you have to give up in order to become rich, if you fall in the category of one of these things, you know, such as jealousy, blaming it on things rather than taking responsibility for your actions, maybe ego or stereotyping or pleasing other people or whatever the case it may be. You know, if you find it hard to like stop doing one of these things or giving up one of these things, folks, I'm a life coach. Make sure that you reach out to me by signing up for my life coaching services. That's going to be in the top of the comment section. Okay, look at the top comment at the comment section down there. Sign up for Rim Team. Okay, I can coach you through giving up that thing that you might find hard to give up in order to become rich. Okay, so with that being said, these are the 8 signs that you must give up in order to become rich. I'll see you in my next video. Oh, they're down here. Oh, make sure you subscribe too by clicking my face icon up there. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time I upload new videos. See you in my next video. Become rich.